Hi guys, good morning and welcome to our first virtual lower school assembly. I have to say it is a bit strange talking to a camera instead of being on stage talking to you all in the King Edward Hall on a typically cold and wet Wednesday morning. I miss seeing you and interacting with you all, and I certainly am looking forward to getting back to school at some point in the future. This morning I wanted to start by congratulating you all on how well you have all done at adjusting so quickly to this challenging and demanding online environment. You have all got to grips with the technology so quickly. I know that all your teachers are working extremely hard to embrace this technology in the effort to make your lessons as interesting and as engaging as possible, so do stick with it. Before I go on to congratulate the many of you who have picked up above and beyond awards, I want to touch upon a couple of areas that I feel we might still be able to improve upon. The first one of those is attendance. You're all expected to attend lessons wherever possible. We know that this is not always possible, and we are in touch with your parents on a regular basis about these matters. However, when it is possible, you are expected to attend all aspects of the school day. Form time, lessons, PE and enrichment. You are also expected to be on time. You need to make sure that when teachers are registering you that you respond appropriately. That may be over the microphone or through the chat function. If you are late to your lesson for whatever reason, you must let your teachers know that you are present and on the call as soon as you join. Another area I feel that we can do better is around how we all ask and answer questions. During lessons, it is so important that you ask questions. Asking questions, especially when we don't quite fully understand something, is how we all learn. You can ask questions by speaking out on the video call, just as you might in a normal classroom. If you're not comfortable doing that, then you've got to use the chat functions. Okay, so you can chat and you can type questions in your current call conversation or the call chat box. Or if you would prefer and you don't want other people to see your questions, you can actually chat or message your teacher directly and discreetly through the private channels that many of your teachers have gone to the effort to set up for you. Okay, so please do take that into consideration. The asking of questions, though, works both ways. It is essential that your teachers continue to assess your understanding of the tasks and topics that you have been given, not only through tests and in-class tasks, but also informally by questioning you throughout the lesson. If you are asked a question, you are expected to respond. Again, you can respond in any of the ways that I've just mentioned, speaking out over the mic or through the different chat functions. If you don't respond, then teachers will have to presume that you are not actually on the call and you're not engaged in your lesson. Again, that's where we're going to have to make contact home to check that everything's okay and that you can actually access our lessons throughout the day. Before I move on to the above and beyond awards, I would like to quickly mention the Cognita Home Games. This is a whole school event that will be taking place on the afternoon of Monday, the 18th of May. So that's this coming Monday. From 1:25, you'll be excused from your lessons and you'll be able to go and complete a variety of fitness and skill-based tasks. Your PE teachers this week will be going through these tasks with you in a little bit more detail. So don't worry, you'll have a chance to practice them this week and then compete on Monday. This is a huge event. In fact, it's actually an international event. We will be competing as a school across other schools from all over the globe to see who can record the best scores in these different activities. I'm sure you'll all do well. Please don't worry, it's not about breaking any records. It's all about participation and giving it a good go. I expect every single one of you to give it your best shot. Good luck. And that's including our teachers too. I'm sure Mr. Thomas will give Mr. Margerison a good run for his money in the press-up challenge. Now, before we wrap this up, I'd like to go on and talk about one or two above and beyond awards. I've actually got, as you can see from my notes, a couple of pages worth here, so I'm going to fly through them nice and quickly. Any of these students that I now mention, you'll be receiving your above and beyond award or certificate in the post, hopefully over the next week or so. So I'm going to start looking at year 7. First nomination actually comes from Miss Germa, Oscar Travers. Outstanding stuff in year 7 in maths lessons. This is going back a little while ago now, where you actually came into class and showed the class an algebraic equation, which Miss Germa was very, very impressed with. It's probably a little bit lost on me, but Miss Germa was impressed. She did send that in quite a while ago, so I have been sitting on one or two of these for a little while. Next up is Connie Wright. Well done in year 7, and this nomination comes from Mr. Navas. Connie did an outstanding presentation on Jason and the Argonauts for Latin, which is very good in terms of content, but also extremely funny and interesting to watch. Well done, Connie. Harper Skilly, year 7, has an amazing attitude in lessons and completes all the work to a very high standard. She was always punctual and respectful. It is an absolute pleasure to have her in my class. Again, that one comes from Mr. Navas. The next young lady up in year 7's actually got 2 nominations, so from 2 separate members of staff. This young lady is Laylee Ray. Miss Germa mentioned Laylee Ray that you have excellent leadership, and this was shown in one of your cover lessons the other day. So this is actually in our online teaching environment. You actually started the Teams call, reminded everybody of the cover work and got them all started. The class even used group work channels from the lesson to work together and finish off the task that Miss Germa had set. She was extremely impressed, so well done. Laylee Ray's other nomination comes from Mr. Joseph in science. Laylee Ray did a really nice presentation in form time on mental health. I thought some of the ideas in her presentation were really useful and well thought out, and Laylee Ray obviously had thought very hard about what she was going to say. Outstanding stuff, Laylee Ray. Keep it up. The last person I have here on my list is a girl who I think has actually featured before in these Above and Beyond Awards, and that's Inara in year 7. This nomination was from Miss Celine. Inara consistently produces exceptional work and is always asking for extension tasks in English to push her understanding of the subject further. As part of her Easter project, she produced an amazing Gothic video trailer and accompanying marketing material for her Gothic movie. Absolutely outstanding stuff. Well done, Inara. So next we have 1 or 2 year 8s. First up is Anna Grover, nomination for Miss Brody for some outstanding work and an outstanding result, I should say, in a recent history test. So well done, Anna Grover. Orland Price. This nomination is from Miss Butchart. Okay, so looking at Latin lessons. According to Miss, Orland is absolutely flying with the online learning. This week I had to set him completely different work from the rest of the class, as he had already completed the challenges and tasks that they were working on. He gets on with it with the no fuss and total focus and completely gets Latin. I will miss teaching him next year. Well done, Orland. That's absolutely outstanding. It sounds as if you are really thriving at the moment. Next up, another year 8 pupil, Eliza Larkins. This nomination is from Dr. Dom. Eliza went above and beyond in creating a vlog about her perspective on a 19th century slave narrative. Thought-provoking, professionally made, and truly inspiring. Fantastic work. Well done, Eliza. Right, last few nominations are from some pupils in year 9. There's been lots of nominations in year 9, but I've got 5 of them here in front of me. I'd like to take you all through very, very quickly. First up, so the first nomination from Miss Lou is for Stephen Wilkes. Stephen always goes above and beyond and is submitting excellent Mandarin homework at the moment. So well done, Stephen. I think that one was actually from pre-lockdown, so apologies that it's taken so long to get out to you. This next young chap has 2 nominations from Dr. Don and Miss Germa. So Louis in year 9, well done. Dr. Don's nomination was for an outstanding podcast on the ethics of war in English. And Miss Germa was very impressed with your ability to learn some trigonometry all by yourself. Okay, so this is a year 10 topic, which you found on Dr. Frost's or Dr. Frost Maths, and you actually asked your sister to teach it to you. So I think that is definitely going above and beyond. Very well done, Louis. Next nomination from Mr. Thomas. This one goes to Benji. So according to Mr. Thomas, Benji, you are raising your expectations of yourself at the moment and is consequently handing in higher quality pieces of work. It's good to see him making more effort and turning into the strapping young man that he is. Okay, excellent stuff, Benji. Miss Capron has nominated Delia, apologies, Delia. Delia always hands her work in on time, if not early, and is always extremely high quality, and that shows. It shows that she has watched my demo videos and read the instructions carefully. So well done, Delia, in art. Last nomination. This goes out to a young man who has definitely picked up an award before. This nomination is from Mr. Navas, and this one's going to Rafi in year 9. Rafi has completed all the homework set to an impressive standard. His mature and industrious approach is particularly commendable given that their homework was 3 past papers, which will be evidence towards his GCSE. I'm sure he will get an impressive grade in his GCSE, and he is perfectly ready to start AS next year. Well done, Rafi. Well done, Rafi, and well done to all of you of those who's picked up an above and beyond nomination. I'll make sure that these certificates get out to you in the post over the next few days. Right, before I let you go, I'm going to finish with a little piece of poetry. So Dr. Don actually pleasantly surprised some members of staff and sent us all an email highlighting lots of really strong work on some poems that different year groups had actually completed. I did look through quite a few of them and I was very impressed. I've chosen this poem to read just because it's a little bit shorter than some of the other pieces that were shown to staff. I'm not going to say who wrote this poem yet. I'm sure some of you will know, but I was very impressed, and I thought it would be a nice way to finish this week's virtual assembly. So the name of the poem, it's called The Eagle. Crackling energy zooms through the skies with golden lightning and glinting eyes. Stormy wings fight through the gale, stormy scenes left in its trail. The stalking storm carves through the clouds, marauding thunder rolls out loud. Booming cyclone swoops over the bay, searching, prowling for its prey. Now prey is found upon the ground, and silver claws and jet black jaws. With crunching bone, prey's fate is sown. As growling thunder does not blunder, after prey is pinned in its deadly grasp. And on that note, I think I'll leave you all to it. Have a good day. See you soon. Bye-bye.